and gas production. Well, joining me in the studio is our environment correspondent, Naveen Singh Khadka. Lots to talk about from what we saw from Donald Trump yesterday. One of the things that struck me the most was him saying, drill, baby, drill. It's been a real kind of political tussle in America around the subject of drilling, and wanted to get your take on that.
So the thing is, the key question now being asked is, will this remain just within the US or will it spiral elsewhere as well? That is the real concern, because the US has done it before. And mind you, even during Joe Biden's administration, the oil production was going up despite all these acts we saw, green acts and all that. But then the thing is, as a prelude to this, we saw major US banks making exodus from a major alliance. It's called the Net Zero Banking Alliance. And now we're getting seeing reports now, European banks reconsidering their membership within that alliance. What does that mean? That is the question being asked now. And then elsewhere, for example, countries like Southeast Asian countries, we are seeing reports again that they will also buy fossil fuels from the US because the trade surplus is a major issue. Trump is threatening that there cannot be this thing. And then also, we see figures from China, for instance, around 2% rise in oil production still going up. They are still struggling to bring down coal production. India has openly declared that its coal production will go up. So the thing is, just when we were supposed to bring down all these, scientists have told that no new fossil fuels can come up if we are to keep 1.5 there. And then when we saw this, and then now the question is, will other countries follow suit? The signals are most of them might.
So you think that Donald Trump saying what he said and also taking the US out of the Paris Climate Summit will almost send a message to other countries who've signed up to it that it doesn't matter?
Well, the thing is, again, negotiations might carry on. The thing is, what we need to understand here is when countries go to the UN negotiations, that's fine. They make commitments. But what do they do when they come back? They come back and then act, not just remembering what they said at UN conferences. They also look at what their competitors are doing. And then also, mind you, Trump has made it clear that the US oil and gas will go around the world. It will be sold somewhere else as well. Now, in that context, what will other countries do? The thing is, science has told us that we'll have to cut down our emissions by 43% from 2019 level, whereas last year it was 1% CO2 concentration highest. So amid all this, it's a major, major challenge. How will we grapple with this?
OK, Naveen Singh Khadka, thanks very much for taking us through some of those changes announced by President Trump.